couple of actions here for both teams. I think it's going to be an up and down game here. I think it could be quick. Ball is going to be tipped out of bounds by Ryan Walker. It will stay BMU ball on the sideline. Like Woodsville's manned up here against BMU. Well, I'm going to stack. They split. Goes into the hands of Hool. Hool setting up the offense. Hool drives, kicks out to Sebu. Sebu's looking. Swings it back to Hool. Hool goes baseline, goes up. No good for two. Rebound by Roberts, and he's good for two. Woodsville fighting through a Blue Mountain press. Just barely get over the timeline. And throw it away into the hands of Roberts. But Roberts throws it right back. Woodsville ball in the hands of Walker. Walker to Raymond. Raymond into the hands of Ross. Back up to Walker, swinging around his Fish. Back to Walker up top. Looking for an offense. Back to Fish. Fish up top. Over to Walker. Walker for three. Rattles around. No good. Scott with the rebound. Blue Mountain going the other way. Sebu. His pass is taken away by Walker, who goes coast to coast and going to get fouled on his shot. So going to the line for two. That foul is going to be on number. What was that? Is that a 1? Looks like 11. 11, Riley Emerton. His first personal. Team's first. We have Walker at the line. Walker, check it for air. Shot is up and back to the rim. Good for Walker. Walker's first points of the night. 6 minutes to go in the first. 4-2 in favor of the Bucks. Walker here. Shot is up and good. We're tied up. Blue Mountain with the ball. In the hands of Sebu. Gets it over the timeline. Hool drives. Kicks it over to Hool. Hool to Scott. Back in the hands of Sebu. Back to Scott down the post. He goes up with it, but dumps it down to Roberts. Roberts goes up and he's good for two. Still going the other way. Fish over the timeline. The hands of Tatro. Back to Fish. Fish to Walker. Little pass and catch. Put around the arc. Trying to find an open shot. Tatro's going to take a three. That'll rattle out. And it'll be Roberts from Blue Mountain with the rebound. Sebu pushing it the other way. Into the corner. Scott. That shot's off. Fighting for a rebound. Woodsville will come away with it. Ryan Walker with the ball for Woodsville. He's going to dribble drive. Pops up. That shot's no good. Rebound Woodsville. Fires it back out to Walker. Over to Fish. And he's going to travel. Fish travels with it there. We got some early shout-outs. To Smoke and Haverhill. Waz and Mike, I believe, are crashing a wedding somewhere in Concord. Yep. They're staying. If you would like a shout-out, you can text 802-353-3770. We'll get your name on the radio. Move out with the ball. Sebu, a little crossover where it pulls up. It's the foul line. That's an air ball, and it will go out of bounds. Woodsville's way. Almost endangered the pet band there. Yeah, we don't want to do that. One place that has that, I think, that we cover anyway. Yeah, the only place, probably in the state. Hopefully they get peppy and we can hear something out of them here soon. Woodsville now. It's Walker, dribble drives. He's going to pull up for two. That'll rattle out. And Scott with the rebound for Blue Mountain. Sebu with the ball now. Trying to set up an offense into the hands of Case. Case gets trapped and his pass gets stripped. Cody Raymond goes the other way with it. His layup's no good, but Fish with the rebound. Fish dumps it off to Ross. Ross goes up to two. That's no good, and Brody Scott will come away with it. Blue Mountain. Sebu with the ball. Over to LaCase. Case to Hool. Poole dribbles around up top. Back to Sabo. Over to the other corner to Case. Case dumps it into Scott. Scott goes over to Roberts. Roberts goes up. No good. And Scott's going to get called for the over the back on that rebound.
Going to be first foul on Scott. Sub on the floor. Evan Ferguson will check in, giving LaCase a break. BMU comes out into some full court pressure here. We got a 1-2-2 full court pressure.
Woodsville gets the ball in. They're passing around. Back to the hands of Walker. Walker quick up to Tatchell. That ball gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to go Blue Mountain's way.
I don't know where that pass was to. I think he was meant to pass it out of bounds. No other explanation for that.
No, we don't laugh.
Woodsville will get the turnover anyway.
Sabo brings it up for Blue Mountain. Looks like he wants to set something up, but I don't know if everybody's on the same page. Got in the corner. Back to Sabo. We're Roberts. Dribble handoff to Ferguson. Ferguson to Hoole. Hoole goes in for two off the front of the rim. He gets his own rebound. Fighting. Going to get the ball out of bounds. Goes Blue Mountain's way.
Subs on the floor. We have number 12 and number 3-5 checking in for Woodsville. That's going to be number 12 is going to be Alcala. And number 5 will be Gavin Lakin.
Scott gets the ball, goes up to 2. That's no good. Rebound, Roberts. Roberts back to Scott. Scott to Ferguson. Back into Roberts. Tries to dump it in. So Scott hits out of bounds. It's going to go Woodsville's direction.
BMU is doing a pretty nice job trying to dump it into the bigs there and get some easy two-pointers, but that one just got tipped out of bounds.
Woodsville passing it up quick. Tatchell for 2. That's no good. Fish with the rebound. Kicks it out to Walker up top. Walker with the ball. Over to Fish. He looks at the 3. Thinks against it. Back to Walker. And off to Fish. Running around the arc. Over to Tatchell. Fish to Walker. Walker into Alcala, I guess. That's going to go to Tatchell for 3. That's no good. Sabu's going to come away with it for Blue Mountain. Sabu brings it up. Across the timeline, gets it to Roberts. Back to Sabu. He's going to put up a 3. No good. We have an offensive foul.
Foul's going to be on Scott, I believe. It'll be his second. Must be another rebounding foul there on Scott.
Got a sub coming in for him. Like Onyx Scott's going to check in for him. Woodsville with the ball. Blue Mountain with a steal. Sabu goes up for 2, and he's good. 7-4, or 8-4. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Walker with the ball for Woodsville. Dribble drives. Dumps it down to Alcala. He goes up for 2, and that's good. Save. Ooh. Yep. He did. Almost got away with that travel, but not quite. You turn over Blue Mountain. Woodsville going the other way.
6 early turnovers for Blue Mountain in this first quarter. Well, it says we're sounding pretty good, but it might be better if she was there. Oh, maybe don't take so many vacations and you could be here.
Oh. Woodsville swinging it around the arc. Tatchell. Fish. Fish to Walker. Walker up for 2 or 3. That's good. Walker with 3. Woodsville with the lead now.
9-8 in favor of Woodsville.
Blue Mountain crosses the timeline in the hands of Ferguson. Poke away, but he's going to come back away with it. Gets it over to Roberts. Roberts goes up, tries to dump down to Scott, but it looks like he's going to get fouled in the process.
That foul is going to be on number 5, Gavin Lakin. His first personal. Team second.
WYKR 689.
Having a little parking issue on the lot. We got a full house here at Woodsville. Everybody from the the neighborhoods here today. The lot's a little full. Scott for a deep 2. That's no good. Walker with the rebound. Walker brings it up. Going to dribble drive. Kicks it out to Tatro for 3. And that's good. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's over the 4-point lead. Move out and pushing. Davu with the ball. He goes up to 2 and he's good. 30 seconds left. Woodsville going the other way. Up in the hands of Fish. Over to Lakin. To Walker. To Fish. To Tatro. Back over to Walker. Walker goes up for a mid-range. No good, but he's going to get fouled.
Couple pucks in the air, and that's just enough time for him to pick the foul up. That foul is going to go on number 4, Landon Houle. Be his first personal. Team is 4th. We have Walker at the line. 2 for 2 on the night from the line. Walker, the lefty, real good shooter. First shot is up, and I jinxed him. No good. Tough one. That works every time. I mean, every time that I've said that, they miss the next free throw.
See if he can get his second one. Redeem himself. 15 seconds left on the clock.
Going to check it for air. That's going to go back to the rim. Ferguson with the rebound.
Ferguson gets trapped. He passes up to Scott. Scott dumps it to Houle. Houle goes up for 2. We're getting waved off as a travel.
Yeah, I think he started running before he put the ball on the floor there. He gets called with the travel.
Missed the bucket anyway. Woodsville with the ball now. 7 seconds. They pass it up quick to Tatro. Tatro mid-range, but he's also going to do a little shuffle step before he gathers the ball.
Guys got to remember they got to put the ball on the floor before they start moving.
Dribbling's important. 5 seconds to go. Move out, inbound. Stay move. 3/4 court at the half court. He puts it up. No good. All right. That'll do it for the first. We'll send it back to the studio and take some messages from our great local businesses that keep this going. We'll be right back.
Tonight's coverage of local high school basketball is brought to you by AHEAD, Affordable Housing, Education, and Development, helping North Country families find safe, affordable homes and build stronger communities for tomorrow. Learn more at homesahead.org.
Join Ricker Funeral Home and Cremation Care in supporting our local heroes on the basketball court. We're here for the games and we're here for you. Community-focused and family-owned since 1952.
Need a home makeover? Trust the experts at Batchelder Carpentry. With over 25 years of experience, they bring quality and craftsmanship to every project. Explore their services at vtcarpenter.com. When your day goes off the rails, Caledonia Wrecker Service is ready to toe the line. From roadside rescues to late-night recoveries, their crew keeps Vermont rolling 24/7. Locally owned and always on call, they'll pull you through. Call 802-751-1117. Caledonia Wrecker Service, hooked on helping.
Welcome back. We're here at Woodsville where the score is 10-12 in favor of the Engineers. We're starting off the second quarter. Woodsville with the ball. To the hands of Tatro. Tatro to Fish. Over to Walker. Walker dumps it down, but it comes back out to Walker. Stops Fish. Swinging around quick. Back to Walker. Not finding what they're looking for. They do a little toss and catch. Walker dribble drives. Dumps it over to Tatro for a mid-range 2. No good there. Sabu with the rebound for Blue Mountain. Up into the hands of Houle. Houle's going to try to penetrate. Gets met with a lot of defense. Kicks it back out. Gets in the hands of Sabu. Sabu for 3. That's good.
Sabu with 9 points.
Start. Woodsville with the ball. To the hands of Walker. Walker gets it across the timeline, throws it up into the corner as Fish. Back to Walker. Looks at it. Dribble drives. Floater for 2. He's good. Blue Mountain going the other way. Sabu setting up an offense. Going to walk it up to the half. Dribble drives. Goes up for 2, and he's going to be good. A lot of lead swaps here.
Going to be a barn burner, I think.
Can only hope. Walker with the ball now, dribbling through the press. Over to Fish. Fish looking. Gives it back to Walker. Gives it right back. Tatro. They get it into Ross. Ross goes up, no good. Hool with the rebound for Blue Mountain. Sabo with the ball now. Crossing the timeline. Gets it over to Hool. Hool gets it to LaCase. LaCase tries to make a pass, gets kicked out of bounds.
Get me out of bounds. Walker's real hard to guard because he's so deadly on the three-point line that if you overcommit to closing out on the three-point line, then his first step so quick, he burns you that way and gets inside for the floater, which he just did. He loves his little floater in the lane.
Blue Mountain with the ball. Dumps it into Sabo for a turnaround jumper. No good. Hool with the rebound, though. To Farguson. He's looking for an open man. Tries to get in, but Walker sweeps in and grabs it. Walker going the other way. His pass is taken by Blue Mountain. Blue Mountain's going to come away with it. We got a lot going on here.
Hool's going to end up getting fouled. That foul is going to go on number 34, Cody Raymond, for the Engineers. And Hool will go to the line, shoot 2. Score is 15-14 in favor of the Blue Mountain Bucks. 5:32 left to go in the second quarter. We have Hool at the line. He's going to check it for air. Shot is up. Back the rim in. Good for Hool. Hool's first point of the night. Hool back to the line now. Shot is up. And back of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Hool's going to get called with a quick over-the-back foul there off his own miss. I mean, his second personal. The Woodsville's ball. BMU still in this full-court press. Hasn't seemed to really do much besides chase time off the clock.
Slowing things down a little bit. I don't think they haven't had a turnover off it.
Woodsville plays very patient, so they don't really have much trouble with pressure like that.
No. Woodsville going the other way. Ross, he goes up for 2, and that's good. They boo with the ball. Asking for a screen. He gets it, but he gets stripped by Walker, and Walker's going to take that away from him. Walker going the other way. Drops it down low to Raymond. Raymond kicks it out to Fish. Fish for 3. No good. Fighting for the rebound. It's like Robert's going to come away with that. Sabo with the ball. Bringing it up for Blue Mountain. Gets the screen up top. Steps in, steps back, kicks to LaCase. LaCase dribble drives, and he gets for 2. Woodsville going the other way. Walker. Up front to Tatro. Back to Walker. Over to Fish. Gets it into the hands of Ross. Ross to Fish. Fish is going to dribble drive and go up with it. And he's good for 2. Tied 18-18. 4 minutes to go in the second. Mountain with the ball. Roberts up top. Tries to get over to Ferguson, but going to get passed out of bounds. But he knows where it went.
There's some subs on the floor. Daly will check in for the Bucks, and Lakin will check in for the Engineers.
So we're going to go Blue Mountain's way. Sideline out of bounds. Inbound pass gets back out of bounds.
Almost ran over the official there.
Yeah, almost came crash into our table, too. They got to watch out.
This is the same officiating crew we had for the JV game?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Interesting. I think that's something they do in Woodsville. It seems like that's a Woodsville thing. Again, Waz would know, but she abandoned us for the second day in a row.
We don't have this information. We don't know these things. Ferguson with a dribble drive. He goes up for 2. No good. Rebound Woodsville. The hands of Walker. Walker over to Fish. Fish brings it up top. Back to Walker. So they want to find something open inside. They keep passing around. Tatro for 3. No good. Sabo with the rebound. He's going to push it the other direction. Ferguson for 3. That's no good. Rebound Walker. Walker brings it up. Going to do a handoff to Fish up top. Back to Walker. Back to Fish. Over to Tatro. Into the corners, Ross. Ross tries to dump it in.
Lakin got hammered.
Yeah, his hips hard on the receiving of the pass.
Bucks made him into a sandwich there. That foul is going to go on number 11, Dylan LeCase. That'll be his second personal. Sub on the floor. We have Ocala coming back in for the Engineers, replacing Ross. Ross will get a quick little break.
Woodsville looking to inbound. Finding they do get it in. Gets tipped around, but they're going to come away with it. Fish to Tatro. Tatro will Lake and back out, top to Fish. Tatro. Back to Fish. Back to Tatro. Back to Fish. To the hands of Walker. He's going to dribble around. Go to see if we can get something set up on the left side. Up top to Fish. For to Walker. Walker for three. That's no good. Rebound fought for him. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the rebound. It's going to go Blue Mountain's way.
Blue grabbed the rebound there and then was immediately fouled.
I believe that was number 5.
Number 5, that's going to be Gavin Lakin with his second personal.
We had a Blue Mountain sub. I believe Casey Ingerson came in for Evans. Oh, Blue Mountain's pass up ahead gets stolen by Walker. Went flying through the air for that one, but he's going to come away with it, going the other way. Gets up to Fish. Fish to Tatro. Back to Fish. Going to do pass around the arc. Looking for an open man or an open shot. And Tatro finds an open shot, and his three is good. 18-21 with 2 minutes to go in the second. In favor of Woodsville. Debu waving off the screen. He's going to dribble drive. Get it into the hands of Daly, who's going to get it stripped away. Walker will go the other way with it. Walker to Fish. Fish looks at the three, doesn't like it. Gets it back to Walker. Over to Tatro. Over into the corner of South Cal, and that pass going to get stripped away. Blue Mountain comes away with it.
21-18 in favor of the Woodsville Engineers. Minute 23 left to go in the second quarter. Debu gets it into Daly. And we got an error pass going up into the pet band. And a sub on the floor here for the Engineers. The Michael Williams checking in, replacing Tatro. Shoutouts. Go through shoutouts real quick. We've got 3 shoutouts. Smoke, Waz, and Mike. Mike and Waz are crashing a wedding, and Smoke is in Haverhill.
Walker through Woodsville. Gets it up. The hands of Fish. Back to Walker. Walker dribble drive. Mid-range pull up. That's good for 2. 18-23 in favor of Woodsville. 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Move out and bringing the ball up. To the hands of Ingerson. Dribble drive. Tries to dish it. That pass gets tipped away, and Walker's going to come away with it.
Walker must have, I don't have a column for steals there, but Walker must have 5.
He has a handful, for sure. 30 seconds remaining. Looks like Woodsville might want to go take the last shot here. They're going to keep working it around. They find something open. 20 seconds. Doing some toss and catch around the arc.
They surely want to get the last shot here.
But Mountain's going to let them.
They didn't bother coming out and putting much pressure on, so.
Walker drives in over to Fish, who gets it into the hands. That's no good, and that'll do it for the first half. 18-23 in favor of Woodsville. We're going to send it back to the studio and hear from some of our local sponsors that keep this program going, and we'll be right back.
Today's high school basketball game is sponsored by the Berwick Agency, serving the insurance needs of drivers, homeowners, farmers, contractors, and businesses. Visit the Berwick Agency at 185 Church Street, Peacham, where you are treated like family. Visit berwickagency.com today.
I'm Darren Sherburne, real estate broker, and I help buyers and sellers throughout New Hampshire and Vermont with steady guidance and clear communication. Explore current listings, resources, and a simple contact form at darrensherburnrealtor.com. When you're ready to talk about your next move, visit darrensherburnrealtor.com.
At Wells River Congregational Church, we believe in faith in action. From worship services to community programs, there's something for everyone. Join us at 76 Main Street in Wells River, and let's grow together in faith, love, and service. Green Mountain Merchandise has been making Vermont shine for nearly 40 years. Whether it's custom t-shirts, embroidered hats, or event swag, they bring your vision to life. Proudly local, proudly yours. Check out Green Mountain Merchandise in Wells River or visit greenmountainmerchandise.com.
Join Margaret Pratt Community's team in Bradford, Vermont. We're hiring passionate caregivers. Enjoy benefits like health insurance, paid time off, and a supportive environment. Apply now at margaretpratt.org.
If you're planning on participating in the Vermont and New Hampshire turkey hunting season, Gateway Sports of Wells River is getting things in place just for you with an excellent inventory of new and used turkey guns and shotguns. Gateway Sports has an excellent selection of ammo and accessories to help make your spring turkey hunt a success. Support our local teams and buy local at Gateway Sports in Wells River.
When our family took over Calkins portable toilets,
we knew we had big shoes to fill.
But we are proud to carry on their tradition
of helping Vermont and New Hampshire get the job done.
Weddings, fairs, campgrounds,
and construction crews too. Yeah, we've got you.
From our family to yours, thanks for supporting local. Visit CalkinsPortableToilets.com
or call 802-684-2255 today.
We're still number one and the number two business in the NEK.
Tonight's live coverage of high school basketball is brought to you by Mount Prospect Academy, proudly supporting young people through education, structure, and opportunity, helping students build strong futures right here in our region. Mount Prospect Academy thanks you for tuning in to support our local athletes.
Welcome back to YKR's Barn Burner Basketball. We're here at Woodsville High School. I'd say halftime, Woodsville with a 5-point lead. It's 23-18 against Blue Mountain boys basketball.
Not sure what's going on. No team has gone to the locker room. I don't know if locker rooms are closed tonight in Woodsville or this afternoon.
We got both teams out here, but we also have, I don't know what grade this is, very small. Blue Mountain and I think Haverhill doing a little halftime game for us. Third and fourth grade. So we got some halftime entertainment. But let's run down through what do we got for halftime stats.
Halftime stats for Woodsville. We have Lyndon Tatro with 2 threes, a total 6 points. Brady Fish with 2 points. Brian Walker with 9 points, 4 rebounds. Leon Alcala, 2 points. Connor Ross, 4 points, 5 rebounds. And for the BMU Bucks, we have Landon Houle with a point, Dylan LaCase with 2 points, Jamal Sebu with 11 points, 5 rebounds, Brody 5 rebounds, and Jacob Roberts 2 points, 1 rebound. Don't forget, at the conclusion of this game, we will be handing out a Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game. So we thank Green Mountain Merchandise for donating these T-shirts. The players really love receiving these. And it doesn't always have to be the high scorer or
somebody from the winning team.
Or from someone from the winning team. Just whoever has the most impact on the game. The biggest impact is what we look for. So we thank Green Mountain Merchandise once again for the lovely T-shirts.
They are very nice. Everybody loves them. Also, another reminder, our next game it'll be Oxbow at Blue Mountain. That'll be boys basketball, and that's on January 10th. I don't have a tip-off time for that, but I'm sure as we get close to that, there'll be something on air that'll let you know when to tune in. But January 10th is our next game, Oxbow at Blue Mountain.
January 10th, that must be an evening game, I would assume. If it is a Saturday game, so who knows when the tip-off time is on a Saturday.
We got all sorts of time.
But that will be our next game, and some shout-outs. If you would like a shout-out, send a text to 802-353-3770. That'll be Robin Wasley's number, and she will get you in contact with us, and we will get your name on the radio. Shout-outs that we have currently, Smoke and Haverhill and Waz and Mike are crashing a wedding in Concord somewhere.
Yeah.
So shout-out to them, and I think that will do the wrap-up, and we will send it back to the studio for a few messages from our great local businesses, and we'll be right back to play You Be the Coach.
Cheer on your favorite players with Lou Del Grego's. we proudly sponsor WYKR's live coverage of local high school basketball. Lou's Pizza Truck will be back in the spring to satisfy your craving for authentic Italian. But don't wait. Check out our off-season catering menu for parties, family dinners, or team celebrations. New England Wire Technologies has been crafting innovative wire and cable solutions since 1898. With over 400 skilled team members, we design and manufacture everything in-house. Visit newenglandwire.com to connect with a wire expert or newenglandwire.com/careers for opportunities to become a team member.
Today's high school basketball game is sponsored by Todd Holt Physical Therapy in Wells River. Todd Holt Physical Therapy offers a wide range of services to help you feel your best. Don't wait to start feeling better. Visit toddholtphysicaltherapy.com or call 802-757-8000 today.
When you're stuck on the side of the road, call Precision Towing and Recovery in Corinth. They offer light and medium-duty towing, recovery, roadside assistance, and equipment hauling. Their soft strap, no-scratch method ensures safe handling, perfect for family cars or classics alike. Fully insured and locally trusted, they're ready around the clock to get you moving. Learn more at PrecisionTowingAndRecoveryVT.com. Precision Towing and Recovery, Corinth's dependable roadside team.
Valley Floors in Bradford is proud to be a sponsor of local high school basketball. Valley Floors sends best wishes to the teams for another successful basketball season. The schedule promises a lot of exciting moments. Valley Floors invites you to visit their showroom in Bradford. For additional information, log on to valleyfloorsinc.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Good luck, teams. Auctioneers C.W. Gray & Sons of East Thetford, a family-owned and operated business for over 60 years, specializes in equipment sales. C.W. Gray & Sons of East Thetford is proud to be a sponsor of the radio broadcast of high school basketball.
Big Cones may be closed for the season, but as always, we are proud to sponsor WYKR's live coverage of high school basketball. We see how hard our athletes and coaches work and are cheering you on from the bleachers. We look forward to seeing everyone in the spring for sweet treats and high fives.
Welcome back here at Woodsville. We have we're at the half. We have third and fourth grade game going on against the Haverhill team and the Blue Mountain. Score is 4-0. If you care about what the score is in that, they're playing hard. It's a good game. I believe that will be the halftime for them. They're gonna go to half right now, but we're at halftime here. Could tell you what the score is for the BMU game, but I believe it's 18-23. 18-23 in favor of Woodsville. So we're going to play You Be the Coach, but first I'd like to just talk about how this is not how Woodsville generally plays basketball. They are generally way faster than years past, but things have kind of slowed down. I don't know if it's just new coach would prefer to slow things down a little bit more, but Walker generally likes letting them run, and they play a lot more up and down. They always press, aggressively press. Woodsville hasn't been done that. They've been very patient on the offensive end, though. They just pass around until they find something that they like. Then they attack whatever they like, but not normal for Woodsville to play as slow as they have. I thought this game was going to go way faster, but it's been slow so far. Different than what we're used to, for sure. We'll play You Be the Coach. Ryan, which coach do you want to be? I know none of the teams, for some reason, are going into the locker room to talk it over, but if they were, and you were one of the coaches, who do you want to be? I'll be Coach Mike Scott for the BMU Bucks, and I think the biggest thing that I'm going to talk about is turnovers to start with. I mean, we got 11 turnovers for BMU in the first half to Woodsville's 2, so Woodsville has been a lot more patient and taking care of the ball a lot better, whereas BMU has not. They keep turning over. A lot of silly turnovers like travels, knocked out of, like, step out of bounds. Yeah, silly travels like that, silly turnovers like that, they're just unnecessary. I think if you can limit the turnovers and then keep working inside to your bigs and keep trying to get Cebu going. Cebu is with 11 points already in this game, so keep looking for Cebu and get it inside. Brody Scott, I think, is the biggest kid on the floor, and he should have more than 2 points. Keep working into him. Make sure Brody Scott's patient, looks inside, and get something for himself. If he can't, kick it back out to Cebu or any of the other shooters that BMU has and try to explore that. And then defensively, I think just keep trying to be aware of where Walker is. Always never lose Walker. He's only got 9, so he's done a pretty good job so far. But like I was saying earlier, if you close out too fast on Walker, his first step's so fast, he's just going to blow by you, and he's going to have 2 points with either a layup, a floater in the lane, or he's going to get fouled. He's just very good at being patient and finding a shot that is high percentage and he knows he can make. So if you
keep track of where he is, and then keep track of where Landon Petro is, because he's got 2 threes. I think Walker's found him both times for those 2 threes. Keep track of those 2 players and keep boxing out and getting rebounds like they have been doing so far. And at the end of this game, it's going to be a barn burner for sure.
It certainly should be. Now, I guess if I was Coach Massini over there with Woodsville, I think, like you were kind of talking about earlier, they've slowed things down. It's pretty much working for them for the most part. I think if they can keep doing the offense that they're running, which is pretty much them just go back and forth all around the arc with, I mean, usually the group out there is Walker, Fish, and Tatro, who are all very good shooters. Just work it around, and if somebody can get open by just passing around quick, you can get that 3, and they've done that a handful of times already. But with them all being good shooters, a lot of times, like you had mentioned before with Walker, you know, he kind of does a little fake and gets the defense to come over commit to him, blows right by him, and mid-range game for all those guys is very good as well. So that's kind of their second option. But they have some bigs that can work too. So if they pass it around, everybody comes out. They're looking to dish it inside, which it's kind of been their second thing if they can get it to happen. But I think that's kind of where they would like it to go. But I think what they're doing is working. Just keep running around the arc, trying to find an open guy or just an open shot. And I think they have guys down bottom that can work fine and make those little bunnies, and they got guys in the arc that can shoot. So I don't think they're really concerned about a bad shot. Just don't need to force anything. Keep doing what they're doing. I think they'll be in good shape, but Blue Mountain's certainly going to hang in there.
I don't think BMU is going to go anywhere, surely, in this game. And another thing about Walker, I think it surprises the defense just how quick his first step is. It doesn't look like he'd have a wicked first step, like wicked fast first step, but when he does a shot break and goes by you, all of a sudden he's at the rim, and you basically have no idea where he just went.
Yeah.
And I think that he really knows how to use that to his advantage. But minute 29 left to go in halftime, so we will send it back to the studio for a few more words from our sponsors, and we will be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Liz from Capstone Community Action. I want to share a quick story about Bruce, a visitor to our food shelf in his 60s and a proud cancer survivor. When he could no longer return to work, he had to rely on disability benefits, barely enough to cover bills, let alone food, and he didn't qualify for 3 Squares Vermont. This winter, many neighbors like Bruce need us, and we need you. Please support Capstone's Fuel Your Neighbors campaign, presented by East Rise and sponsored by Vermont Blue Advantage and Mascoma Bank. Give today at fuelyourneighbors.org.
Hi, I'm Jenny from Hastings Store in West Danville. Since 1913, our family's been proud to serve our neighbors and visitors with good food, friendly faces, and everything you need under one roof. Whether you're picking up fresh meats, maple syrup, or just stopping in for a cup of coffee and a story, you'll always be welcome here. Come on by Hastings Store, right on Route 2 in West Danville, and be part of a true Vermont tradition.
In Lancaster, New Hampshire, at North Country Ford, you can rely on fair deals and honest advice as they offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, along with many commercial vehicles. They can help you with all of your automotive needs as well, including service to your Ford as well as other brands, a collision center, and financing. At North Country Ford in Lancaster, they take this time to say good luck to the young men and women on the local basketball teams.
Oliver Landworks in Groton is a proud sponsor of high school basketball on WYKR. If you or someone you know is planning a project, visit Oliver Landworks LLC on Facebook or call 802-535-5062 today.
Welcome back. We're here at Woodsville. I believe that'll be the conclusion of the halftime performances that we had today. We had a little 3-4 boys basketball between the Haverhill Hawks and the Blue Mountain Bucks, but they just wrapped that up, and I believe the high school game's gonna commence here in just a second. It was kind of odd for us. They didn't go to the locker room. Everybody just hung out here to see this game, I guess.
They didn't go to the locker room, and they didn't huddle up. They didn't do much. They just kind of sat on the bench and watched the 3-4 game.
We're very confused out here. They had only about 8 minutes of warm-up time. Then they did the banner drop for Woodsville's championship basketball team from last year. And then we figured they would do some more warming up, but they did not. And they just went right into the game. And it looks like
Now they're going to have 8 minutes of warm-up.
They're going to stick 8 minutes of warm-ups on. This is all over the place.
We're not sure what's going on here in Woodsville today, but so now we get 8 more minutes to talk, and without Waz here, we really run out of things to talk about because we don't have the unique ability just to talk about nothing
about nonsense for hours.
But we'll go over shout-outs real quick. If you would like a shout-out, send a text to 802-353-3770. Shout-outs that we currently have. Smoke in Haverhill and Mike and Waz are crashing a wedding. Normally have more listeners, but we have Lynn and Corey in the stand today, so we don't have them listening.
It looks like we got about probably 80% of the population that's within YKR's range stuffed into the John Baconzi gymnasium right now.
And it is a tight gym to stuff this many people in there.
We are shoulder to shoulder. All seats seem to be full, and there's people standing out in the hallway.
I wish they'd open a window because I'm sweating in here. It's got to be at least 110.
Oh.
And we're still very confused as to what happened at halftime. We're not sure. We're going to have an 18-minute halftime here, which is unusual for sure.
It is, and with 8 minutes of just straight warm-ups and no talking. Hopefully they don't go into the locker room after this because we will surely be out of things to talk about.
We will, for sure. Our next game is going to be January 10th, Oxbow at BMU Boys. I believe that will be a Robin Wazzy Neil Emerson game. I don't think we have anything that day, but maybe we do. But it'll be somebody here on WYKR.
I think you're
high school
right.
basketball.
We're off for a bit. We won't have a game for a minute.
We get a nice snowmobile break.
I sure hope so. But we look forward to it. That should be a pretty good matchup. We saw the Oxbow boys play Thetford,
and the Oxbow boys won, and they look very, very well put together this year, which Woodsville hasn't had a great, Oxbow hasn't had a great team in a while there for the boys, but it looks like, they beat Thetford, and Thetford always usually has some talent, and they always have a deep team, and they always play hard, and Oxbow was able to come away with a win there, and we've seen the BMU boys now once at Rivendell, where Rivendell defeated them, and then now again tonight against Woodsville. We'll see how this one shapes out with the second half still to be played. 23-18 when we get back underway. It is Woodsville with a 5-point lead over the BMU Bucks. Go over the scoring breakdown one more time. We have Landon Tatro with 6 points, Brady Fish with 2 points, Ryan Walker with 9 points, Leon Elcala with 2 points, and Connor Ross with 4 points for the Woodsville Engineers. And for the visiting BMU Bucks, we have Landon Houle with a point, Dylan LaCase with 2 points, Jamal Cebu with 11 points, 5 rebounds, Brody Scott with 2 points, and Jacob Roberts with 2 points. And at the conclusion of this game, we will be giving out a Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game. So one lucky player here. Doesn't have to be a player on the winning team. Just whoever contributes most to the game is who we like to look for and who we give the Player of the Game out to. Last night was Brooke Osgood, got the Player of the Game for Oxbow. She had a nice night. I think she had 8 points and 12 rebounds, so really contributed well to the game. But we got 4:23 left to go in the halftime, in the second halftime, I guess. So we will send it back to the studio, hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
At Averte, we're changing lives through compassionate mental health care. From short-term support to long-term residential programs, our team creates a safe, family-style environment where individuals can thrive. Learn more at Averte.com.
Beat the winter chill with a luxurious hot tub from Country Pools and Spas. Visit their showroom in Littleton or browse their selection at countrypools.com. Warm up your winter nights with Country Pools and Spas.
Riverside Design Works is proud to support WYKR's live coverage of high school basketball. This season, we're cheering for teamwork on and off the court and celebrating the community that makes our neck of the woods great. Riverside Design Works. Design that scores every time.
Welcome back to Woodsville. It is 23-18 in favor of the Woodsville Engineers. 3:15 left to go in the second halftime. We had 2 halftimes here this afternoon, so we're in the second. We're starting to run out of things to talk about without our leader, fearless leader Wall, abandoned us for the second day in a row. She had to go crash a wedding. Really kind of basically called out, I would say. real late notice short notice for us to just take this game over, and she just abandons us 2 nights in a row. And we really just, I think we're going to have to put her on unpaid leave for at least 2, maybe 3 weeks because of her actions in the last few days. But she's crashing a wedding. We got some shout-outs. Shout-out to Smoke in Haverhill, and Waz and Mike are crashing the wedding in Concord. Waz is sending us text now. Shout out to Tuttle's.
Yep.
Tuttle's Family Diner in Wells River. They'd like a shout out. Tuning into the game. They're giving it a listen. I don't know if it's playing at the diner or if it's playing at home in Newbury, but Tuttle's is listening somewhere, so we thank them. Is that the only shout out she gave us?
I think so. And then if you're listening, but you need to go somewhere. You can't bring the FM with you. You can download the WYKR app right off the cell phone and listen anywhere. All across the country. Usually we have people, I think we had people from Germany, Belgium, New York
City last time.
We had a whole pile of people from all over. So you put that app on, very easy to download, WYKR. And you can listen to us anywhere.
Anywhere with cell service or Wi-Fi, you can tune in. Minute and a half left to go in the second halftime, so we should be getting underway soon. Boys are racking the balls down. We should be getting underway here. Next game, again, is Oxbow at BMU, boys. That will be January 10th. Robin Wozni and Neil Emerson will have that game in Blue Mountain. I don't know. I would assume that it's a Saturday game, so tip-off is probably 2:30 if you'd like to tune in for that. But I'm sure that WYKR will have an announcement somewhere on the radio as we get closer to that game as the exact start time and when that's going to be. But
that should be a pretty good matchup. If you want to tune in, or if you're local, go support them in person. And then also tune in on the app while you're at the game.
And the best of both. Best of both worlds are there. You can listen to Robin ramble on about nothing, and you get to watch the game. I mean, that is truly as good as it gets. But we are back underway here. It's going to be BMU's ball. Woodsville will come out in defense. They're going to man back up.
We got another shout-out.
Shout-out to Heidi and Sydney are listening in California somewhere.
Must be on the app.
Must be on the app because FM does not reach way out there.
We don't quite make it to the West Coast. Close. Not quite. All right. We're underway. Woodsville with the ball. It's Walker. Walker to Fish. Back to Walker. Doing the same work around the arc till they can find something. Fish to Tatro. Oh, that pass is going to get tipped by Sabo. He's going to come away with it. Passes it up to Poole, but Walker's going to sneak right in there and grab it. Walker going the other way. Gets it over to Tatro. Back to Walker. Over to Fish. Dumps down into Ross. Gets trapped. Kicks it back out. Fish back into Ross. It's going to get stolen. And Blue Mountain's going to take it. They boot with the ball for Blue Mountain. Gets it into Roberts. Roberts goes up with it. That rattles out. And it's going to be a Woodsville rebound. Walker going the other way with it. He's looking. Passes it to Tatro. Back to Walker. Looking for some movement. Nobody seems to really be moving around right now. It's kind of a stagnant offense.
I don't know if Walker's upset that nobody's moving because he kind of just holds the ball every time he gets it.
Walker's going to take it to the hole. Did he step out of bounds or get fouled there?
I think he got fouled. He's headed down the line, but I guess he's not going to get sent to the line. So
he called out on the floor.
Woodsville underneath their own hoop looking to end on it. That foul is going to be on Brody Scott. His third picks up an early one here in the second half, so he's in a little bit of foul trouble, but not too bad.
Woodsville gets it in. Walker in the corner. Looks at it. Dribbles around. Gets it up to Fish. Fish to Tatro, who steps in for a mid-range. That's good. 25-18 in favor of Woodsville. 6 minutes to go in the third. Blue Mountain going the other way. It's Roberts. He's going to get fouled.
Going to call a little ticky-tack foul there. That foul's going to go on Connor Ross. Be his first personal. Second team foul, I believe, or first team foul for Woodsville, I guess, the second half.
Blue Mountain under their own hoop, gets it into Sabu. His shot's up, no good. Rebound Poole. He loses the handle. Woodsville comes away with it.
Poole dribbled it right off his own foot there.
Walker brings it up for Woodsville. Wants to get inside. Nothing there. He's going to dribble drive. Kick it over to Tatro. Tatro for three. That's no good. Scott with the rebound for Blue Mountain. Sabo with the ball. He's going to walk it up to the timeline. Gets it over to the Scott. High post. Scott goes up with it. Matt can't go. Roberts with the rebound. Jumbled up and stripped away. It's going to be Walker with the ball. He's going to go coast to coast and lays it up and in for two and gets fouled. He'll go to the line for one.
That foul is going to go on 55 for Blue Mountain. Jacob Roberts. His first personal. Sub on the floor, we have Colby Daly will check in, replacing Poole. Poole will get a quick break here in the third quarter. B. Walker back to the line. He's 2 for 4 there from the stripe tonight. First shot is up, and no good.
Daly with the rebound. Blue Mountain going the other way. They boo with the ball. He's going to push. Oop. Lifts in the corner. Loses the handle on slippery surface.
Well, man, here at Woodsville, they don't have much of a sideline, so it gets a lot of wet traffic.
Got a little snow, a little salt, a little dirt, with everything. You got to be careful when you're working your way out the sideline in near the entrance.
You want to try to avoid those areas as a player here.
You don't want to have a quick move like he was trying to cut quick and go baseline. But he'll turn it over. Woodsville will come away with it. It's Walker. Walker to Fish. Fish dumps it down to Ross. Fires it out to Walker on the opposite side. Pulls it back out. Wants to reset. For Tatro. Tatro gives it into Ross. Ross goes up, gets swatted by LaCase, but Walker's going to come away with loose ball. Pull it back out, reset. Walker to Fish. Fish looks at a three, doesn't want it. Tries to get inside, they kick it back out to Walker. Walker's going to step into a three and bury it. It's 30-18 with 4 minutes to go.
Walker waits for that one moment where you relax, where you don't think he's going to make a move, and then
got good patience.
Buries it in your face.
Blue Mountain going quick the other way. They dump it into Scott. He goes up for two and is good. Woodsville quickly back the other way. Walker with the ball. Ross going baseline. Back out to Walker. Swings it over to Tatro. Top to Fish. Looks at it, doesn't want it. Kicks it over to Walker. Walker down to Tatro. Tatro mid-range rolls around and out. Scott with the rebound for Blue Mountain. McCase with the ball now for Blue Mountain. His hands to Savu. Dumps it down to Scott. Scott gets up. His two is no good. The rebound's batted out of bounds.
Subs on the floor. We have Gavin Lakin checking in and Alcala checking in for Woodsville. Going to have some break. Cody Raymond will take a break, and Connor Ross will take a break for Woodsville. B. Roberts looking at inbound here for BMU.
Gets it into Scott quick. He goes up for two and good. That's kind of the move they need to start looking at a little more.
I think they do. They need to start utilizing Scott.
He has enough size and strength. He can a lot in the post, so he's just got to start finding it. Woodsville with the ball. It's Walker. Walker's going to dribble in, pop up for mid-range two, and that's good. They got to walk that. That's one of his favorite shots.
He's starting to get into a little bit of a groove now, so they better force him to miss one, or he's not going to miss the rest of the night.
They want to cap better. They might run away with it. Blue Mountain trying to get it inside. It's taken by Lakin. He's going to go coast to coast, gets swatted by Sabu.
Sabu turned it over there, but did a nice job getting back and making sure that Woodsville didn't score off that turnover.
So Woodsville's ball underneath.
Lakin will look to inbound it here. 32-22 in favor of the Woodsville Engineers. 10-point lead. 2:43 left to go in the third quarter.
Walker goes baseline with it. Kicks out to Fish. Fish dribble drop. Go down, going the other way. Sabu is going to be met at three-quarters. Gets it over the half. to LaCase. LaCase tries to dump it down into Bailey. He kicks it back out. Hands LaCase. Loose dribble. Blue Mountain comes away with it. To the hands of Cebu. Woodsville guarding very closely now on everybody. Roberts up top. Dumps it down to Scott. Scott will work inside. Can't get it to fall, but gets the foul.
Scott will go to the line for 2. Only the second time BMU's been to the line tonight. That foul is going to go on number 12, Ocala for Woodsville. Be his first personal. Scott to the line here. Checks it for here. Free throw is up. In front of the rim. No good for Scott. Shout-outs. We have shout-out to Smoke and Haverhill, Waz and Mike, Wedding Crashing in Concord, Tuttle's Diner, Heidi and Sydney in California somewhere. So we thank them for listening. Second shot by Scott, no good. LaCase with the rebound. He puts it in for 2.
34-24, under 2 minutes to go in the third. Woodsville with a 10-point lead. Woodsville got it in quick, but I believe LaCase fouled.
Yeah, we get a quick ticky-tack foul there on LaCase. That'll be his third personal.
Want to watch that.
2 players for BMU with 3 fouls. We got Scott with 3 and LaCase with 3.
Woodsville gets the other way quick. Lakin with the ball. Mid-range jumper in the corner. That's good for 2.
Lakin getting on the board here. And Scott will take a timeout with 1:40 left to go in the third. Not sure what he wants. He's going to take a full timeout, so we will send it back to the studio to hear from our great sponsors, and we will be right back after these messages.
Located at the gateway to the Groton State Forest, the Upper Valley Grill and General Store in Groton is where you'll always find good food seasoned with local gossip and served with freshly brewed Green Mountain coffee. Fill up the rig or pick up snacks, ice-cold beverages, and convenience items. Stay for a hearty meal from the grill or enjoy takeout nightly. At the junction of routes 232 and 302 in Groton, it's the Upper Valley Grill and General Store.
Rich Clifford Concrete of North Haverhill hopes you're enjoying the live coverage of local high school basketball. If you have a project that requires concrete, call Rich Clifford Concrete at 603-787-2573. Rich Clifford specializes in foundations, concrete floors, slabs, retaining walls, and more. If it involves concrete, call Rich Clifford Concrete in North Haverhill.
Need driver's ed? Eastern Vermont Driving Academy has new classes starting soon for Vermont teens. Learn safe habits and develop confidence. You can even take your DMV road test with us. Spots fill fast. Sign up at easternvtdriving.com.
Discover a church where everyone is welcome and faith feels like home. The Wells River Congregational Church invites you to join us for worship, fellowship, and community at 76 Main Street in Wells River. Come as you are, leave uplifted.
Welcome back. We are here at Woodsville, where the score is 36-24 in favor of Woodsville. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Blue Mountains looking to inbound. They do right into the hands of Lakin for Woodsville. Gets it into Walker. Walker goes up for 2. That's no good. Woodsville comes away with the rebound. Tatro with the ball. He goes up for a deep 2. No good. Roberts for Blue Mountain's going to grab that rebound. Blue Mountain going the other way. Cebu with the ball. His pass is snagged by Fish. He goes the other way. It looks like he might have tripped, but they're going to put a foul on the case. I think that'll be 4 for him.
That will be 4 fouls on the case. We'll see if he gets a sub. We got big change. We got Ferguson checking back in, Ingerson checking back in for Blue Mountain, and then number 3, Robbins will check in for Blue Mountain.
Woodsville inbounding under their own. Gets it into Walker. Walker's mid-range is no good, so they come away with the rebound. The hands of Fish. Dribble drives. Goes up 2. Can't get it over the rim. Roberts with the rebound. Blue Mountain going the other way. Ferguson up to Ingerson. Up to Roberts. Tries to dump it down into the Robbins pass. Just a little too quick there.
I think he threw it about 80 mile an hour.
Yeah,
so
right through the hand.
And the swing player of Bentley Robbins, who plays a little bit on JV, a little bit on varsity, came in a little too hot for him to be able to corral.
Out of bounds it goes, and it's going to go Woodsville's way. Woodsville gets it up court, underneath, quick. And And Alcala will go up for 2, and he'll be good and get fouled. He'll go to the line for 1.
Alcala will see if he can't get his first points from the free throw line tonight. That foul is going to go on number 3, Bentley Robbins. Be his first personal. Team's 5th.
We got a sub on the floor for Blue Mountain. Going to put LaCase back in the game
with 4 fouls. That is interesting, but
give Roberts a break. Callis shot no good. Rolls around. LaCase will come away with the rebound. Mountain going the other way. Ferguson with the ball. Gets it over the half. Tries to get over the shot, but Walker sneaks in and grabs it. Walker going the other way. He's going to run into Ingerson. He called a charge.
The foul on Walker will be his first personal.
Blue Mountain trying to inbound. Woodsville's going to put some pressure on him. To Ingerson. Ingerson to Robbins. Robbins moving forward. He pulls up mid-range. No good. Case with the rebound. Tries to get it to Scott, but ends up in the hands of Lakin. Walker at the buzzer. Almost took the 3, but not quite. 38-24 at the end of the third. We'll take a quick break, send it back to the studio, hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Join Ricker Funeral Home and Cremation Care in supporting our local heroes on the basketball court. We're here for the games, and we're here for you. Community-focused and family-owned since 1952.
Tonight's coverage of local high school basketball is brought to you by AHEAD, affordable housing, education, and development, helping North Country families find safe, affordable homes and build stronger communities for tomorrow. Learn more at homesahead.org.
Discover exceptional assisted living at Margaret Pratt Community. Their private apartments and personalized care plans ensure seniors thrive in a home-like setting. Schedule a tour today at margaretpratt.org or call them at 802-222-5554.
Good luck, teams. Auctioneers C.W. Gray & Sons of East Thetford, a family-owned and operated business for over 60 years, specializes in equipment sales. C.W. Gray & Sons of East Thetford is proud to be a sponsor of the radio broadcast of high school basketball.
Tonight's live coverage of high school basketball is brought to you by Mount Prospect Academy, proudly supporting young people through education, structure, and opportunity, helping students build strong futures right here in our region. Mount Prospect Academy thanks you for tuning in to support our local athletes.
Well, welcome back. The fourth quarter is underway here in Woodsville, where Woodsville has a 38-24 point lead against Blue Mountain. And we're underway. Blue Mountain with the ball. Case brings it up. Crossing the timeline. He's going to drive. Goes up for 2, no good. Rebounds get the spot for, Woodsville's Lake will come away with it. Fired up front to Tatro. Tatro for 2, and he's good. Quick move in there for Woodsville. Blue Mountain going back with it. Nice quick turnover into the hands of Woodsville, but they're going to turn it back over. We got a scrum. Scrum watch. First scrum of the night. The guys on the floor, they're going to call a jump. I believe that's what they want. Stay Blue Mountain ball.
Stay Blue Mountain ball. Ocala with a steal there, and Ferguson quickly took it back out of his hands and then lost the handle, and then we
went scrumming.
We had a nice little scrum there. Shout-outs. We got shout-out to Smoke in Haverhill, Waz and Mike listening in Concord, Tuttle's Family Diner is listening, Heidi in Sydney in California, and Kyle Ferguson is listening in Rygate. We thank them for listening.
Oh, quick shovel pass from Ferguson gets it down to the case, and he's good for 2. That was a nifty pass. Walker for Woodsville passes up quick to Tatro. Back to Walker. The fish dumps it into Lake, and it goes for the elbow shot. No good. Ferguson with the rebound. To the hands of Case. He's going to push it up the floor. Tries to get to Ferguson. Throws it a little bit over his head, and it goes out of bounds. Woodsville's ball.
That was an 8-foot pass to a 5.5-foot player right there.
Yeah. Wasn't quite add up.
There was too much mustard on that hot dog, as Waz would like to say.
Yeah, I'm sure she wanted that.
She wanted one of those last game, so we gave her one today instead.
Woodsville doing the toss and catch around the arc. Walker with the ball, pulls up for a mid-range 2, and he's good. Walker's doing pretty well in the second half.
Yes, he is. He's up to the 20 points on the night.
That's not too bad. Blue Mountain's trying to get it up front. We got
another jump ball. Not a scrum. Not a scrum.
We had 2. If we had a third one, we could have scrummed it, but the ball was going to get all around between everybody. Go back those directions.
Jump ball arrow is in favor of Woodsville, so Woodsville gets the ball. 42-26 in favor of Woodsville here. 5:52 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Tatro over to Fish. Looking around into the hands of Walker. Walker dribble drive, pull up again, and he's good for 2. Feeling pretty good in that spot. Blue Mountain tries to push it quick. They're going to lose the handle, but they're going to get it back. They better get it over the half court. Cebu tries to get a pass up head, and Walker gets a hand on it, knock it out of bounds. It's Blue Mountain.
Subs on the floor. We have Raymond checking back in, and Ross checking back in for Woodsville. Roberts checking back in for Blue Mountain, along with, I believe it was Allard checking back in as well, and Onyx Scott. Big Roberts looking to inbound here on BMU sideline.
Gets it into Cebu. The new one there. Dribble drive and go up for 2. We got a whistle. No good on the shot, but it looks like he'll go to the line.
Foul is going to be on. I didn't see who was it on.
Well, I'm not sure what he put up. 3.
Foul is going to be on Fish. It'll be his first personal. We have Cebu going to the line here. I was looking at your brother's text message. He has to text me mean things all the time, so had me distracted. Cebu at the line here. He's going to check it for air. Slow on the free throw. Shot is up. Back of the rim. No good for Cebu. Cebu was hot here was hot in the first half and has cooled off. Hasn't scored yet in the second half.
Well, it's kind of cooled down, and Woodsville's kind of heating up. Not looking too good for him.
Cebu's second shot in front of the rim, no good.
Fighting for the rebound. Looks like it's going to go out off of Woodsville. Fountain's going to take it out under their own basket.
Roberts looking to inbound it here. Deep inbound pass to Daly.
He's looking around trying to find an open man. He's going to dribble drive. Pass it off the foot of Woodsville's Ross. We'll go back out of bounds with it.
At the conclusion of this game, remember we will be handing out a Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game. Players like receiving the Player of the Game, so we thank Green Mountain Merchandise for donating those shirts.
Blue Mountain gets it in to Allard. He fires off the pass. It goes about 80 miles an hour pass, and it goes through the
hands of Allard and out of bounds.
Woodsville going the other way. Quickly get it into Fish. Fish runs up on the floater. He's good for 2. I think the Woodsville team's kind of find their rhythm here at this fourth quarter. Blue Mountain going the other way. Allard with the ball. Cebu. Cebu for a deep 3. That's no good. Roberts with the rebound, gets it stripped and into the hands of Walker. Woodsville going the other way. Walker, quick floater. Rolls that one over the rim and gets it for 2. Walker up to 24 points on the night. Feeling pretty good right now. Blue Mountains going the other way. Daly dumps it down to Roberts. He goes up for 2. Can't quite get it. Gets his rebound. Goes back up. No, sir. Roberts with the rebound. He tries to go back up. Nothing there. Sorry, I don't believe that is Roberts. That was Scott. He gets fouled. He'll go to line.
Scott got the third offensive rebound, then got fouled. That foul is going to go on Connor Ross, be his second personal. Onyx Scott at the line, little brother Brody Scott. That first shot is up, rattles around, no good.
48-26. 4 minutes to go in the fourth.
Scott back at the line here. One dribble, shoots it. That's no good. Ball's tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay Blue Mountain's ball.
Roberts taking it out for Blue Mountain under their own basket.
Coach Mike Scott is pretty deep in his bench here. I don't know if he's called the game yet or not, but he's down to his 10th man on the bench, so they get it in. Allard with the ball, and he'll go up for 2 and it's good.
Woodsville coming down with it. To the corner to Tatro. Puts it back up top to Walker. Walker wants it set up. Doing some pointing, some directing. Over to Tatro. Tatro gets it in quick to Raymond. Dribble drive goes up. Can't quite get it. Roberts with the rebound for Blue Mountain. Sabu going the other way. He's looking. Needs some help. Finds some. Allard with the ball. Dribbles around. Dumps it into Scott. Scott turns around, goes up for 2. Not quite, but gets fouled and go to the line.
I thought he double dribbled. Did that ball get tipped out of his hands or something?
I think he might have got knocked around.
So Scott will go back to the line where he was just missed 2. That foul is going to go on number 3, Brady Fish, be his second personal. Scott at the line. First free throw is up and good. Scott, just a freshman, I think.
Sub on the floor for Woodsville. Lakin will come back in. Give Tatro a break.
Scott's second shot is up. No good, but we have a lane violation anyway, so it's going to go Woodsville's ball. Somebody came into the lane a little too early there, and we'll go Woodsville's way. It's Fish with the ball now.
To the hands of Walker. Back up top. Swinging it back and forth. The high post is Ross. Ross tries to dump it down. Kick it back out to Fish. Fish for 3. That's no good. Lakin with a rebound. Can't get it. Gets in the hands of Walker. He's going to pull it back out. Brings it back up top. To the hands of Lakin. Over to Walker. Walker to Raymond. Raymond to Lakin. Dumps it down to Ross. Ross goes up for 2. Gets fouled.
Ross is going to go to the line for 2 there. That's going to be a Blue Mountain foul on number 25. That'll be Colby Daly, his first personal. Team's first of the fourth quarter. We have Ross at the line. Ross's first shot is up and good. Ross, first point of the second half for him. Sub on the floor, we have number 15, Braden McClure, coming into the game.
I believe Sawyer came in for Woodsville.
Yep, Sawyer in for Woodsville. Shot is up and no good. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay Woodsville's ball.
Walker's going to take it out for Woodsville.
Walker gets it into Sawyer.
Sawyer's going to have it. Over to Walker. Walker kicks it back up. Sawyer tries to dump in, but gets taken by Scott. Blue Mountain with the ball now. To the hands of Sabu. Sabu gets it over the half. 3-point shot for Sabu is no good. Allard with the rebound putback is good for 2.
Allard, just a freshman, playing with a lot of heart and fight out there. 2:11 left to go in the fourth. Got 4 points off offensive rebound, so not bad.
Woodsville with the ball now. It's Walker. Dumps it down to Ross. Ross goes up for 2. Can't quite get it, but Lakin with the rebound. He'll pull it back out. There's 2 minutes to go. And around to the hands of Walker. Walker to Sawyer. Sawyer thought about 3, didn't take it. That gets tipped out of bounds off of Blue Mountain.
Substitutions on the floor for Woodsville. We have number 11 checking in. That's Riley Emerton. And number 14 checking in, Michael Williams.
Inbounded to Lakin. Lakin's mid-range jumper is no good. Looks like Daly was fouled on the rebound.
I believe so, and that foul is going to go on Emerton, his first personal. Be Blue Mountain ball. Daly looking to get it in here, gets it into Sabu.
Got it. Sabu brings it up for Blue Mountain. Crosses the timeline. Kicks over to Allard. Allard dumps it in to McClure. He goes up to no good. And Sawyer for Woodsville for the rebound. He'll push it the other way. Gets knocked out of bounds. Going to stay Woodsville's ball.
I think we have officially entered garbage time.
I think we've been there for a minute now, but
minute 18 left to go in the fourth quarter. 49-31 in favor of the Woodsville Engineers, and I think they're going to easily walk away with this win. Oh, I don't know what BMU's record was. I think they were 1-1, and they will drop to 1-3 or 1-2.
Oh, Woodsville got it in, but they both stole it. But then I believe he stepped out of bounds with it. We'll go back to Woodsville.
At halftime, I said that BMU needed to limit their turnovers. Well, they're up to 20 now.
They didn't listen.
Hard to win a game on 20 turnovers, that's for sure.
It makes it difficult. Woodsville passes it around. Taken by Cebu. He's going to go coast to coast. Lays it up and in for two. Walker going the other way with it for Woodsville. Under a minute to go. Wings it around. Dumps it down to Emerton. Emerton into the corner. Is Williams. His shot's no good. Slaken with the rebound. Kicks it out to Sawyer. His three is good. 3 points for Berkeley Sawyer. 30 seconds to go in this game. Cebu brings it up. Tries to dump it down low. Hand off to Allard. Allard back to McClure. His shot's up no good. Woodsville's rebound. Walker with the ball. 15 seconds to go. I think they're going to try to take the air out of this one. They can, but they're going to get into the corner. To Williams, who's going to parry a three. It looks like that's going to do it here. Woodsville with the win, 55-33 against Blue Mountain. We're going to send it back to the studio, hear from some of our great sponsors that make this show possible, and we'll be right back.
Rise and Run Timber Frames in Groton is a proud sponsor of this year's local high school basketball games. Rise and Run Timber Frames is a local, family-owned and operated timber frame business. Are you planning a new home, barn, or outbuilding project? We can help you make your dreams a reality. Find us on Facebook or contact Brian and Jody at riseandruntimberframes@gmail.com or call 802-222-0774.
It's tip-off time. Time for another great basketball season. Valley Floors in Bradford takes this time to wish the best of luck to the teams. Valley Floors is cheering for all the teams in their quest for the championship. Valley Floors invites you to visit their showroom in Bradford. For additional information, log on to valleyfloorsinc.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Green Mountain Merchandise has been making Vermont shine for nearly 40 years. Whether it's custom t-shirts, embroidered hats, or event swag, they bring your vision to life. Proudly local, proudly yours. Check out Green Mountain Merchandise in Wells River or visit greenmountainmerchandise.com.
Winter grime from road salt and slush doesn't just look bad, it can damage your home surfaces. Northeast Wash tackles it all, from driveways to siding. Locally owned, professionally done. Stay clean this season. Visit northeastpowerpro.com and let Scott and the team take it from there.
Hey guys. Welcome back. We are here at Woodsville, where we just watched the Woodsville boys defeat the Blue Mountain Bucks pretty handily. It was close for the start of it, but Woodsville kind of heated up and walked away there at the second half. But I think we'll do a stat rundown. Ryan, what do you have for us?
For the victorious Woodsville Engineers, we have Landon Tatro with 10 points, Berkeley Sawyer with 3 points, Brady Fish with 4 points, Brian Walker with 24 points, 6 rebounds, Lakin with 2 points, Calla with 4 points, Williams with 3 points, Connor Ross with 5 points, 8 rebounds. And then for Blue Mountain, we have Landon Houle with a point, 4 rebounds, Dylan LeCase with 6 points, Brody Allard with 4 points, Onyx Scott with a point, Jamal Cebu with 14 points, 7 rebounds, Brody Scott with 6 points, 8 rebounds, and Jacob Roberts with 2 points and 5 rebounds.
All right, very good. All right, we're going to send it back to the studio, hear from some sponsors, and when we come back, we will have the Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game. So we'll be right back.
Welcome to Cottage Hospital.
The mission at Cottage Hospital is to strengthen the health of the community by providing accessible, compassionate, quality health care. Cottage Hospital believes that healing involves the emotional, spiritual, social, and environmental needs of the patient. Cottage Hospital is committed to finding innovative ways in which they can enhance the medical care they provide.
family took over Calkins portable toilets,
We knew we had big shoes to fill
but we are proud to carry on their tradition
of helping Vermont and New Hampshire get the job done.
weddings, fairs, campgrounds.
And construction crews, too. Yeah, we've got you.
From our family to yours, thanks for supporting local. Visit CalkinsPortableToilets.com
Or call 802-684-2255 today.
We're still number one and the number two business in the NEK.
Thompson Fuels in Bradford is the kind of place that still feels local, because it is. We answer our phones and our office is open weekdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays during the heating season, 9 a.m. to noon. Need to switch providers? We can make that happen. We can get customers moved to Thompson quickly without the runaround. Stop by our office in Bradford or visit us now at thompsonfuels.com.
At Averte, we're changing lives through compassionate mental health care. From short-term support to long-term residential programs, our team creates a safe, family-style environment where individuals can thrive. Learn more at averte.com.
Need a home makeover? Trust the experts at Batchelder Carpentry. With over 25 years of experience, they bring quality and craftsmanship to every project. Explore their services at vtcarpenter.com.
Well, welcome back. We are at Woodsville, where we just watched the Woodsville Engineers defeat the Blue Mountain Bucks. So now it is the time for the Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game. Ryan, what do you have? That's going to go to Ryan Walker with 24 points, 6 rebounds, and just controlled the game all night. He's patient on offense. He does everything he possibly can for Woodsville. If I had a steal category, he probably had 8 steals. I mean, he had a pile. He's in every play and does everything he possibly can for Woodsville to make sure that they get wins. So the Green Mountain Merchandise Player of the Game will go to Ryan Walker, 24 points and 6 rebounds. All right, congratulations, Ryan Walker. Congrats to the Woodsville Engineers for the victory. Just another heads up, next game we will be doing will be Oxbow at Blue Mountain on January 10th. So until then, have a good day and stay warm.